What's up, HBCU Game Day family? It's your favorite cousin from Mississippi, D. James. Today, we're still in Mississippi for the 2023 WC Gorden Classic. The Classic also marks the first time this season that the Jackson State Tigers got to play in Veterans Memorial Stadium, so you know the band was on 10. Still, Bethune-Cookman, coached by Coach Raymond Woody Jr., they feel like they have a chance, and I also believe everybody wants to get back at Jackson State for the past 2 years of embarrassment. Bethune-Cookman came in with a record of 1 win and 2 losses. As the Jackson State Tigers, we've seen them on TV, they come in with 2 wins and 2 losses. Players met at midfield for the coin toss. Jackson State deferred the ball to the second half. Hey, it's time to get into some football in the vet.
Fans, let's give the Gordon Finley a round of applause.
Bethune-Cookman quarterback Walter Simmons III comes out, shows that his legs might be a problem for the Tigers today. Bethune-Cookman punted the ball. Seven McGee was back. He showed a little trickery, but Bethune-Cookman ended up downing the ball inside Jackson State territory. Quarterback Jason Brown utilizes his legs to try to get the Tigers a little leeway. Then he comes back, hooks over Rico Powers, but Rico is met by Amari Hill Robinson from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
This pass from Brown complete to Rico Powers.
Jackson State hands it off to Desmond Moultrie. He has a big run, ends up taking the Bethune-Cookman helmet with him as he drags a couple players for a nice game. Jackson State special teams return the favor as they down a punt deep inside Bethune-Cookman's territory. Bethune-Cookman deep in their own territory, they get flushed out. Walter Simmons, he ends up getting tackled by none other than B.J. Washington. Once again, Simmons tries to get outside the pocket, but this time Isaac Peppers meets him, gets a safety for the Jackson State Tigers. They go up 2-0.
Safety, Tigers of Jackson State.
Jackson State women's head basketball coach, Coach Tamika Reed, was in attendance, aka the baddest lady in the SWAC. Aubrey Miller Jr. also came back to the Jack to show the boys some love. And if you've ever heard the saying, cleaner than a Mississippi pimp, if you know, you know. But back to the action. From the beginning, Bethune-Cookman let it be known that they were not scared. Walter Simmons gets another nice gain on the ground. After that, number 22, Basil, punches it in for 6.
Touchdown, Bethune.
Seven McGee scored for the Jackson State Tigers. Then Cade Hector connected on a 42-yard field goal for Bethune-Cookman to take the lead 9-8. Before half, we had 2 big turnovers. Bethune-Cookman turns it over to Jackson State. Kevrick Wiggins Jr., a.k.a. K5, comes up with the interception. He comes, finds your boy. They threw a flag and gave us unsportsmanlike conduct. I don't know why. I kind of do, but still, Jackson State gets the turnover. On the ensuing drive, Jackson State comes up short. They end up fumbling the ball, and Bethune-Cookman picks it up. At halftime, Coach Raymond Woody Jr. and Bethune-Cookman led 9-8. Coach T.C. Taylor had to get his boys together. The 2022 women's soccer champions, the Jackson State Lady Tigers, also received their rings.
Today, the Jackson State calculating.
As I mentioned, it's the first home game of the 2023 season. So, this is the first halftime. The Jackson State Sonic Boom and the J-Sets, they put on a show.
Traditional Tiger Runner. Kendall Terrell. Marley.
As the second half got underway, people were still kind of worried, but Jackson State defense was doing their thing. So much, right here, Athens Smith gets him a 32-yard fumble return. I don't know how it ended up in his hands, but he took it to the crib. Jackson State went up 14-9. Jackson State trying to put this thing to bed. Irv Mulligan, 66 yards to the crib. I think Mulligan is front runner for SWAC Newcomer of the Year, maybe Offensive Player of the Year. I know he's not a quarterback, but he's vital. Bethune came right back. Walter Simmons connects with Dakari Allen Johnson. Touchdown. The Wildcats really presented a problem for Jackson State, but nonetheless, Jackson State 22, Bethune-Cookman 16. Coach Taylor and Coach Woody, they made it midfield. This was TC's first home game. As a head coach, he comes up with the victory. Until next time, it's your favorite cousin from Mississippi, D. James, and you're watching HBCU Game Day.